Why did my teacher cry when she saw my drawing? When I was 7, we had this assignment in class. Draw your house and your family. Most kids scribbled lopsided rooftops, stick figure moms with spaghetti hair, maybe a dog that looked like a fried egg. Me. I drew our living room exactly as it was, from the tilted beige lampshade to the weird crack in the far left tile. But I didn't stop there. I drew all of us sitting on the couch. Mom, Dad, my baby sister and her bouncer, and someone else. A teenage girl, standing in the corner, half faded in pencil that I didn't know why I drew her. She just felt like she belonged. When I showed it to my teacher, Ms. Langley, her whole body stiffened. She stared for way too long. Then she whispered, "Where did you see this?" I remember smiling, proud. "In our house," I said. "That's us." Her eyes welled up, and she rushed out of the room. Later, the principal pulled me aside. My parents were called in. I sat outside the office while they talked behind a closed door. When we got home, my mom knelt down, grabbed my shoulders, and said, "That girl you drew? She's just from your imagination. Okay, don't talk about this at school anymore." I nodded. I was a kid. I forgot, or at least, I stopped asking. Years passed. I never saw Ms. Langley again. We moved cities the following year, suddenly. My parents said it was for work. But even then, I noticed something changed in the way they looked at me. Fast forward to college. I was 22, studying to become a teacher myself. One of our class projects was about trauma-informed education. We had to research former foster care cases in the education system. I was flipping through archived journals from our district when I saw the name, Lila Langley. There was a photo of her. Younger, but definitely her. Then my blood ran cold. The file said she had been a foster child, placed in a home in my old neighborhood. I in my house. And then, a scribbled note in the corner of the record. Last seen living at 14, Hickory Lane with the Atwells. House later condemned after foster family disappearance. Unresolved. The Atwells, that was our last name. I couldn't breathe. I went back to my childhood journals, the few I still had, and tucked in one of the covers, a photo I'd drawn. The same one from second grade. Except now, older and knowing, I saw it clearer. The girl in the corner. She wasn't just a shadow. She was a memory that I confronted my mom a week later. At first, she denied everything. But I could see it in her eyes. That same pale, frozen look Ms. Langley had. Eventually, after hours, she cracked. Before I was born, before they adopted me, my parents had fostered a teenage girl. Lila. She was quiet. Artistic. Then one day she said she told someone at school that she was scared. That night, she vanished. The official story was that she ran away. But my mom looked me in the eyes and whispered, "Your father. He got scared. Said she was going to ruin us." She never finished the sentence. She didn't have to. I felt sick. I went outside, sat on the porch of the same house. The house I now knew carried the bones of a secret. But here's the twist. I didn't fall apart. I didn't let the darkness bury me. I tracked Ms. Langley down. She was living 3 towns over, teaching art part-time. I showed up one afternoon, holding the drawing in a folder. When she saw me, she didn't cry. She said, "I always knew someone remembered." We talked for hours. She told me things my family never did. About the foster system. About being silenced. About surviving. And I told her everything I knew, and what I didn't. Today, I teach kids like me. Kids who draw things no one else sees. Because sometimes, our pictures aren't just art, they're truth waiting to be seen.